In his book Moonwalk, Michael talks with great admiration about Michelangelo's sacrifice while painting the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, and how he poured his entire soul into that work. He poured his soul into this work. He knew in his heart that one day he would die, but that work he did would live on. You can tell he painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel with his soul. At one point he even destroyed it and did it over, because he wanted it to be perfect. He said, if the wine is sour, pour it out. What's interesting here is how this artistic philosophy seeking perfectionism in Michelangelo resembled Michael Jackson, who transformed it into the world of music production. For example, in one of the most critical moments of his career, in 1982, CBS was pushing hard to finish the Thriller album on strict deadline. And because of this rush and lack of time, the initial version of the album came out without care for artistic details. When he sat in the studio to hear the final master, he was so disappointed that he even cried. It wasn't the perfection he envisioned, and at this moment he was possessed with the same creative spirit as Michelangelo. He and his team stood up to the executives and refused to release the album. So just as Michelangelo destroyed his own work to get it right, Michael returned to the studio with Quincy Jones and Bruce Sweden. They started remixing every track, and the result? Well, Michelangelo created the most iconic work in art history, and Michael Jackson created the best-selling album of all time.